kept finding $20 bills hidden around my apartment, and nobody would admit to leaving them. The first one showed up inside my coffee maker. I opened the lid to add grounds, and there it was. A $20 bill folded into a perfect square, tucked where the filter should go. I stared at it for a full minute. My boyfriend Dean was still asleep. I walked into the bedroom and shook his shoulder. Did you put money in the coffee maker? He rolled over, confused. What? There's a $20 bill in the coffee maker. He sat up. Why would I do that? I showed him. He turned it over in his hands, genuinely baffled. That's weird. Maybe you did it drunk? I don't drink. I called my mom because she has a spare key. Mom, have you been in my apartment? She sighed. No, honey, why? Someone put money in my coffee maker. Pause. Well, it wasn't me. She laughed. I didn't. I convinced myself I'd somehow done it and forgotten. But 3 days later, I found another one inside the vegetable crisper, folded the exact same way, tucked under a bag of carrots I bought that morning. My hands started shaking. Dean was at work. I was home alone. I called him. Someone's been in the apartment. What? There's another 20 in the fridge. His voice got serious. Call the cops. And say what? Someone's breaking in to leave me money? I checked the door locks, the windows. Everything was sealed tight. That night, I couldn't sleep. I lay in bed staring at the ceiling, listening to every creak. Dean tried to comfort me, but I could see he was freaked out too. At 3:47 a.m., I heard something. A soft click. I grabbed my phone, hands trembling. My bedroom door was closed, but I could hear movement in the kitchen. Soft footsteps. Cabinet opening. Dean was snoring next to me. I wanted to wake him, but my throat was too tight. I checked the hallway camera. Empty. Nobody had come in through the front door. I waited until I heard my apartment door click shut again. Then I got up, legs barely working, and searched everywhere. Another 20 in the silverware drawer, folded the same way, placed on top of the spoons. I called the police. They came at 5 a.m. So someone is breaking in and leaving you money? The officer said, trying not to smile. Yes. Any idea how they're getting in? I showed them the locks. Everything's secure. They checked the windows. Nothing. Have you considered this might be a prank? I installed a motion sensor camera pointed at my front door. Dean thought I was overreacting, but helped anyway. 2 days passed. Nothing. I started thinking maybe I was losing it. Then my phone buzzed at 11:23 a.m. on a Wednesday. Motion detected. I was at work. I opened the app with hands I couldn't control. The kitchen camera showed my front door opening. A woman walked in. She was elderly, maybe 75, wearing a floral dress and carrying a large purse. She moved slowly, like she knew exactly where she was going. She walked straight to my kitchen counter and pulled out her wallet. I watched her take out a $20 bill, fold it into a perfect square, and place it inside my sugar container. My stomach dropped. She had a key. She opened it with a key like it was completely normal. She looked around my kitchen with a small smile, then walked to the window and adjusted my curtain. She did it gently, carefully, like she'd done it 1,000 times before. Then she left, locking the door behind her. I couldn't breathe. I called my landlord, who lived here before me. He took a minute to check. Oh, Mrs. Brennan, Dorothy Brennan, lived there for 40 years before moving to assisted living. Why? Did she turn in her key? Long pause. She was supposed to. Her son said she insisted on keeping it. We meant to follow up, but honestly forgot. I drove to the assisted living facility that afternoon. Asked for Dorothy Brennan. They brought me to a common room where she sat by a window. I sat down next to her. Mrs. Brennan? She turned to me, eyes bright. Oh, hello, dear. I live in your old apartment, unit 304. Her whole face lit up. Oh, my apartment. How is it? Is the heater working? My throat tightened. It's fine. Mrs. Brennan, you've been coming to visit. She looked confused. Have I? I showed her the video. She watched herself walk into my apartment, leave the money. Her eyes filled with tears. I thought I was paying the rent. I always paid on the 1st and 15th, $40 each time. I didn't want to be late. She grabbed my hand. Please don't be angry. I thought it was still my home. The facility director explained she had advancing dementia. She wandered sometimes. They didn't know she still had a key. I gave them the key. As I was leaving, Dorothy called out, "The curtains. Did I fix the curtains?" I turned back. Yes, ma'am. She smiled. Good. They have to be closed at night or the streetlight comes in. I kept one of the 20s. It's on my fridge now.